Oh, there we are. Hello. How's it going, guys?
It's going all right.
Welcome back to the show.
Hi, Danny.
Thanks.
Hi.
Hi, Nick.
Yeah,
Hi, Monroe. Hi, Sam.
Hello. We're also here.
Everyone's still here. Aren't you all glad? Guys, Scars of Disorder, episode 33. What's the deal?
With?
I don't know.
Threes.
It's spooky season. What are guys' Halloween plans?
Working.
This is it.
This is it? This is Tuesday.
When's Halloween?
Friday.
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 Oh. I don't know.
I have to apply for a passport for my son.
Huh. Oh, I'm also in the process of applying for a passport.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I don't feel like these answers are within the spirit of the question.
I'm
It's
gonna
fair.
go murder a cabin of teenage children.
Okay.
All right. That's a little.
Is that better, Sam? Is that what you're looking for?
I mean,
What?
no, not exactly. No.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to a Zach Fox show, and then I think I'm gonna go bar hopping with my sister. True Milwaukee Halloween, you know?
Are you gonna be doing that all weekend, Danny?
Well, then I'm going to Chicago with my sister, and then I think she said she wants to throw a little party, a little get together.
Hmm.
Like a little Halloween kickback.
Fun.
Kickback.
And that's gonna be all weekend, Friday to Sunday.
Justin and I have really gotten into Arc Raiders. And I convinced Justin to buy Arc Raiders. But then I told him that I won't be able to play with him until, what is that? 4 days after it comes out? Monday?
I took Friday off of work.
It's kind of messed up, man.
You forget this. Okay, well, I didn't ask him to request off work.
I just assumed we would be playing it the day it comes out. But
Yeah,
I guess
guys, Zach Fox is playing a DJ set in Milwaukee, and tickets are buy one, get one free for $45. Am I going to pass that up? How am I supposed to pass that up?
this,
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I don't have an answer for you.
I'm literally Googling all of these things. Like, I don't know what they are.
What is a
fine,
Zach
Sam.
Fox?
What is a Zach Fox?
If it was Toby Fox, I'd be out there with you.
I wanna
I think
hear.
Michael
I just
J.
wanted to give
Fox is
Sam
more
something
my
else.
speed.
Yeah, what's up?
I don't know Toby Fox.
He said Michael J. Fox is more his
Yeah.
speed. Which
Yeah.
also,
Oh, yeah.
I'd go see Michael J. Fox.
If Michael J.
Or-
Fox is DJing, I'd go see that too. That'd be kind of fun.
You got a sick.
I did see a 10-year-old kid rocking a Marty McFly Halloween outfit this past
Oh, I
weekend.
love that.
Yeah, that kid did not understand that reference. That's a parent going.
Yeah,
Put
I
this
wonder
on.
what it is like with these like young kids in retro costumes. Is it actually a piece of media that they are consuming? So I questioned him on it. He was just like, "Give me candy, please." And I was like, "You tell me the story.
Who is Marty McFly?
Where
mean,
were you with Back to the
what year?
Future?"
Their family might have introduced them to that
Here's
form
the
of
thing.
media.
Here's
They
the
might-
thing. Here's the thing. We're 10 years past the future in Back to the Future. Doesn't look like that. Okay.
I've got my hoverboard and Nikes that form to my feet.
Sometimes I put things in the microwave and it comes out looking completely different.
Yeah.
You keep lying to yourselves.
Monroe, I want to hear your Halloween plans because I feel like spooky is so you. It's like right up your alley, you know? Spooky. Yeah.
Yeah, every day of the year except for Halloween because I do have to work.
You celebrate Halloween every day of the year except for Halloween.
Normally I do, but this year, I have to work unfortunately.
Stink.
It's okay.
I love it. It's okay.
I want to get your opinion on this, everybody. I teach a class on Saturday. Halloween is on Friday. And last Saturday, as we were teaching, people were like, well, can we wear our Halloween costumes? And I was a little bit stunned. I was like, I don't know if it's culturally done to celebrate Halloween after October. So I think Halloween on a weekend always presents a really great opportunity for like partying and a lot of fun, but does it carry over? Like, will people be in costume Saturday night and into Sunday morning?
Yeah, I feel like there'll be like probably adult and definitely adult Halloween parties Saturday and Sunday, right?
Oh,
Actually, I might be invited to one. I actually have no idea.
I don't know. I think that they all happened this previous weekend.
There were some that happened this previous weekend too.
For sure. But is it really that big of a deal? You know, there are people who already listen to Christmas music. You know, we can have a Halloween one
Not around
weekend
these year parts.
after the day. My
feel
brother
like-
is a fiend.
I feel like an iteration of this conversation has come up on this podcast so many times.
most likely.
Probably.
How many Halloweens has Dustfire / Flying Bison seen?
What is this? 4?
4? Number 4?
This is 4, I think. Is that
We've
right?
seen four weens. We've seen 4 weens.
2.
I feel like it's 3.
It's more than 3. It's definitely more than 3.
It's 4. This is the 4th one,
I think
right?
it's 4. I think it's 4.
Because we did 2 in Avatar in the first campaign. We had 2
Uh-huh.
Halloween episodes.
Uh-huh.
And then we had 1 Halloween episode for
Scum and Villainy.
Scony Villainy. And then this is it.
So this is the 4th one.
This is the 4th one.
I think this is 5 because this is scene 2. It says 5. This is 5. It's 5.
We did a Halloween episode of this?
We did. Remember,
Well,
that's when we
we-
did the candy draft, Nick.
Yeah, we talked about.
Oh,
This is 5. This is 5.
we did 5. We did 5. That's
This
true.
is 5.
That's crazy.
that-
That's crazy.
Has it
Possible?
really been that? Why does it feel
Yes.
Like it's been that long?
Did we start? Because we started in the middle of COVID. That's why. That's why none of us know. Because time didn't mean anything for
Yeah.
multiple years.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I forget how long we've been doing this podcast many times.
It's
That's why it
been
took me a minute.
Well, also it keeps changing. You know, it's really not helpful. You know,
Yeah.
as we keep doing it, it keeps being longer.
Oh,
The best things in
yes.
life are fluid and change.
It's true. Or it's water and pennies.
Pennies are like gonna be like done.
They are done.
Yeah, pennies are like done. No more pennies.
It's so funny how that was like a hot topic. Like people
I
were
wrote-
really upset, and then one day they were just like, "We're getting rid of them anyway," and then nothing. Nothing.
I
No one's
wrote
going to
about
do anything about it.
No,
I wrote about that in high school. That was my SAT essay, I think.
What was it an argument for or against pennies?
I think it was against pennies. I think it was saying we should get rid of them.
I don't know why we wouldn't
Really
just make
years
them out
ago.
of a cheaper material.
Like bone.
Yeah. The
That, I
bones
mean,
of-
that goes pretty hard. I don't know why you jumped to that, but sure. I like
I
it.
don't know.
Yeah,
This is
right.
a stupid kid in my head.
Teeth or something? Just like here's
Yeah.
my pennies.
like bone.
I'm in the Halloween mindset. I'm here.
I love it. I love
It's
it.
Halloween.
I love it.
I'm killing teenagers and making coins out of bone.
I love it. I love it. I think I know because this we were talking about our candy draft that we did last year in our green room, and Justin informed me that I didn't get any votes, and I guess I forgot about that. And I'm not gonna be able to stop thinking about that.
Take better candies then.
I
Sorry.
explained the candies that I picked multiple times in Discord, only to have people be like, "Oh yeah, I'd never eat that." So it's like, I don't pick fucking Snickers this time.
What'd you have, like taxi cab or something? Or what did you have?
Nick
I had
had Nick
Big
had
hunk.
Big Hunk, that's
Whatchamacallit,
right.
Goo Goo Clusters, and Big Hunk,
That's
which are
right.
like the three most out of left field candies you could
Yeah.
ever imagine.
They're not.
That's right.
Well, I gotta be like mainstream. I gotta pick like Dubai chocolate, Snickers, and like what?
And
Sour Patch
Labubu.
Kids,
Labubu.
Labubu,
A matcha labubu
a matcha Labubu. Come on,
with protein.
with protein.
Well, maybe we can do a candy draft round 2 next week, but I would like to play Avatar Legends.
Oh, that wasn't the plan for
Oh.
tonight.
Bye, everyone.
Previously on Scars of Disorder. Sorry, we're hopping right into it, guys. All right. After a heated discussion on what to do with Homai, Wei made an unexpected split-second decision and shot Homai with his pistol. Confused and in shock, the party left Jindo and his bandits to continue their journey. A palpable and awkward rift now wedged between certain party members. After traveling for some time on the mountain road, darkness began to fall as the young benders noticed someone had lit a fire nearby. And they discovered that it was 2 young firebenders, or Fire Nation soldiers, rather, named Pen and Ink, who went to military academy with May and even fought by her side. Still deciding if they fully trust the young soldiers, the group decided to stay the night at their fire when the 2 young soldiers began to speak of a pale, dark-haired lady they believe to have been following them. We open up on a scene of Pen and Ink once again speaking of this spooky occurrence to our party members, and the camera zooms past Pen and Ink between them into the forest behind them. And the scene shifts from the Eastern Earth Nation like mountainous forest region to that of a tropical jungle region. And we shift to a scene deep within a jungle somewhere in the Fire Nation. A squad of soldiers march under the humid canopy, led by the stern and determined May. Up ahead, emerging from a narrow footpath, are 2 young soldiers from their contingent, Pen and Ink. Pin, Izai, did you see anything of interest scouting ahead? May asks them, pausing to brush a stray leaf from Pen's shoulder. No sign of rebel activity, May, but we did find a clearing that'd be perfect for setting up camp, Pen declares before receiving a sharp smack to the back of the head from Ink. I think you mean Sergeant May, Ink corrects Pen, his eyes wide as he tilts his head towards the many medals adorning May's jacket. It's fine, Ink, May chuckles. That's great news, Pen. It's getting late anyway, and I'm sure we could all use some rest. May signals the rest of the squad to follow her and their 2 young comrades as the camera pans across the weary soldiers. This is ridiculous, a soldier mutters as May turns down the path and out of earshot. They're having us follow a little girl into battle. Might as well be a suicide mission. She's not even a real soldier, just some rich daughter of a captain who got himself killed. Another soldier immediately counters, Shut up, Shu. She may be young, but she didn't earn the war name Ash of the West Blaze for nothing. You do well to respect her and the late Captain Liu. Zhu scoffs. Whatever. I don't even know how she got that name. Nobody does. She never talks about it. So it could all be a load of crap for all we know. What I do know is, if things go south, I'm not trusting her to watch my back. As the Fire Nation squad sets up camp and begins to rest with the night closing in, the camera zooms in on Zhu's face as he lies down, staring daggers at May, who sits by the fire with pen and ink. Suddenly, an orange flash and the sound of roaring flames awaken the resting squad. They find themselves under attack from a barrage of fireballs erupting from all directions. May immediately springs into action, barking out orders and leading her troops into battle. Her sharpened sense of smell, a gift from her well-honed firebender lungs, allows her to anticipate where the next blasts will strike. She commands her troops when and where to dodge and attack amidst the chaos of darkness. But Zhu disobeys her orders. Squealing, enough of this crap! He makes a break for it in a random direction. Just as he leaves the circle of firelight, a small, localized explosion at his feet sends him flying backwards. A makeshift mine, a common hazard in rebel territory. May rushes to his side. She sees his right foot has been blown clean off. Everything's going to be all right, soldier. She yells to Zhu as she immediately slings him over her shoulders, steps into a wide, grounded stance, and lets out a fierce battle cry, stomping hard into the earth before her as 2 10-foot-high walls of fire burst forward, clearing a path for her and her squad to escape into the protective darkness. We cut to very early the next morning. A steady rain has begun, and we see May and her fellow soldiers huddled inside the hollow of a massive tree as they recover from the ambush. Zhu looks at May now with a newfound respect. The sheer strength and firebending prowess she displayed was like nothing he had ever seen before. We zoom in on May as she keeps watch while her companions rest. She sits at the edge of the tree's hollow entryway. The rain pelts her unfazed face as she scans the jungle back and forth like a seasoned sentry. She notices movement in some distant bushes. As she stands to focus, she swears for a moment that she sees the face of her sister crouching there. Faye? Faye? May gasps, wiping rain from her eyelashes. But as her hands drop, the figure crouching in the bushes is no longer there. Some time passes, and the Fire Nation squad, led by the determined Mei Lu, get back on their feet. They resume trekking through the jungle, following their fearless leader, ready to fight side by side with the ash of the West Blaze. We zoom in on May, and the scene shifts back to the May that we know now, lit by pen and ink's fireplace as they speak of this pale, dark-haired figure who they believe to have been following them. Pen goes, have you guys seen anything like that?
I should hope not. That's like really creepy. You're like messing with us, right? That's.
I mean, I think it could just be some poor lost lady, or maybe some lady who like lives in the woods. And if anything, that makes me sad. She might be a little cold, you know? I think Ink scoffs and chuckles a little bit at that, but doesn't address it at all.
So last episode, Teto did see something. He saw Gemson in the trees.
Yeah.
And so Teto's feeling still a little bit wary. And so he'll shuffle closer to Feng and whisper into Feng's ear. I don't want to cause alarm or anything, but I thought I saw somebody who wasn't supposed to be here. I thought I saw an airbender that we encountered when you were kidnapped. Maybe they're talking about the same person?
I think in response to this, Feng then will just start describing Gamson to Pen and Ink, gauging if that's the person they saw. And Ink will respond, no, it definitely wasn't some air nomad.
Is that? Did you describe Gomsang?
Gimson.
Gemson.
That's sure.
Teto claims to have possibly seen her.
Just before we came upon this clearing, as we were approaching, I heard something and I thought I saw her. But
No. We're not doing this again. This is weird spirit something. I don't like any of it.
It
Fung,
doesn't matter
do
if you
something.
like it or not. It's spirits are part of this world.
Okay,
that
that
are
we
inhabiting.
have. You're,
Would this be a bad-
he's like a priest, right? Like banish them.
Who, me? I'm a priest.
No, not you. Fung.
Oh, Ling, I think we've talked about. Earth
I was
Sage.
hoping you just like actually come up with some like useful skills. That would be.
I can.
Is this a It's a
Wait.
bad time to mention that I saw
Dude.
Homai.
In the dead man that
Mhm.
you
Oh, yeah.
shot.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, I mean, like that would haunt me too if I did that.
I'm going to assume and hope that you're both just haunted by your pasts and your mistakes, and whatever they had going on is just priming you to feel like
this point-
something's happening.
Ink speaks up. He goes, I mean, so it sounds like that the two of you have seen someone from your past. This woman that I saw, I don't recognize. She didn't look like an air nomad. She wore torn, raggedy cloths. And her hair was so long that it almost cloaked her. And her pale skin glistened in the moonlight, almost as if reflecting off of a feline's eye. And then Penn quickly interrupts. Oh, the sausages are done. Who's hungry?
Not particularly hungry for sausages.
Do you have anything that's vegetarian?
Yeah, we got vegetarian sausages. What these?
Oh, great! I'll take one of those.
Yeah.
What's the
And he hands it to
casing?
you, and he goes, the board this was made of never ate meat.
Don't eat that tattoo. That's
Right,
not
it's
meat. Oh, okay. Well, it's already in his mouth. Whatever. Okay, well, want to build a bigger fire?
I can help with that.
Wait, what do you think about all of this? You're like a sage in training. Maybe you've learned some more about like spirits and such.
I've read a few exorcism rituals that I think might be able to help. Do we have any salt? How much salt do we have?
Pretty sure we just have like,
Yeast.
what we use. Okay, no, actually, we don't even have that anymore. We have like a normal amount. There's like this pot of salt. Is that like?
All right, so we can protect maybe one of us then. Maybe we draw straws for it.
Shouldn't we do it to the most vulnerable of us?
So, Tato,
Yes, that is what I was.
Penn
He's been
goes,
taken by out of the people here. He has been the one taken by a spirit. So it's kind of, oh, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe Teto has like a stench on him from like the other spirit, and then this spirit will be like, I don't want any of that.
I don't think that speaks to Teto's strength, Fung says. I think it just speaks to Teto's aloofness.
I'm not sure what the
Vulnerability.
word means, so I'm going to take it as a compliment.
As you should. It's vulnerability, not necessarily weakness or like a lack of strength. Just like he's been kidnapped by multiple humans and a spirit at this point. Just like maybe we don't lose our airbender for once. Yeah, it's nice. Ling just hands away the pot of salt.
Teto will sprinkle some on his sausage.
Okay, that was. I mean, it can't be bad to have it in him, I suppose.
and no, we needed the salt. It's all right. I'll think of something else.
That's not
Was-
like he used all of it. It's just.
Well, no, it's less of it. Though we already had very little to begin with.
Oh, that's fair.
Teto's like, I need water. So much salt.
Why did you put so much on?
It didn't taste very vegetarian. I was hoping that the salt would bring out the roots and the fruits.
I don't know how umami works, do you? And then Ling just bends like a stream of water just into your mouth from like your water canteen.
Penn will just speak up and say, "Wow, am I glad that you guys just stumbled upon us? I was getting really spooked."
Okay, how do we know that you two aren't spirits that are haunting May?
They're both gonna look at May and like sort of like peer at her now considering if maybe she's a spirit.
No. We came with May. She was with us already. You can't do that. You can't turn that on her.
Well, someone pinch me.
I want to pinch you.
Pinch
Tato,
me.
go pinch
What?
him. Tato,
I'll-
go pinch him.
I
Oh,
just
man,
go
are you
ahead and
gonna-
pinch him real fast and like turn
Ah!
twist.
What'd you do that for?
Oh, because it was really funny and you were asking for it.
All right, does that prove anything? And Ink goes, "No."
It really doesn't, but it was enjoyable at least.
I mean, I guess we can find some comfort in this. Is Ink speaking? I guess we can find some comfort in if any of us are just hallucinations or dark spirits disguising as us, then we probably just won't wake up tomorrow.
Great.
doesn't-
I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Concern you at all? Like that's not
I
like
mean,
I feel like that means you're the spirit. Like
my
how is that
military
comforting?
I'm not the spirit, but
Technically,
I mean-
I've also had military training. At no point were they like, just give up on your life. You're done for. Just accept the inevitable end. That was not
I mean,
in,
not right
in
away,
the training.
maybe. I feel like it always eventually leads to that point, right?
If you're bad at soldiering, sure.
Oh,
Pretty sure the point is to survive. Anyways, I'm just gonna.
oh.
I have to stop talking to you. You're like freaking me out. Ling just walks into the cart.
I think after Teto has finished his sausage, he'll start like setting up camp.
Yeah, I love it. What does everyone else do?
Ling is sitting in the cart, just kind of like back from like pretty solidly in the darkness.
Yeah,
I'm assuming we've taken Mohan out.
Yeah.
Injured as he is.
yeah,
So yeah,
Mohan's- I think Mohan's laying down near the fire, probably.
yeah, so she's alone and sitting kind of in the dark and just sort of feeling like smoothing her finger against the wood of the sort of the piece of the smiling wolfish that she has with her, the rudder handle, the piece of the rudder handle she has. And yeah, and also just as a reminder, she had carved Homai's name into it.
Mm.
So kind of feeling those like fresh marks into it.
Hmm.
That's all she does.
May's just I guess kind of like brooding with Ray.
Hmm.
Still near everybody else, but kind of like in her own head. I think seeing pen and ink kind of brings back some feelings.
Yeah, I think Pen is bothering whoever's closest to him. Honestly, Pen probably goes over to Ling, seeing Ling sort of separate herself, because May, you know this, Pen was always taught by his parents to find like the outcast in the group and make them feel welcomed, you know? And so Pen goes to Ling, and Ling, he just starts trying to make small talk. He sees that
What?
you're holding something made of wood. He starts talking about literally just wood.
Okay. What?
Yeah, the hilt of my sword, that's made of wood. Too. He starts rubbing it in the similar fashion to what the way you're rubbing.
I'm not okay. That's not how I was. That's not the same.
What kind of wood is
why?
that?
It's
I don't know what kind of wood this is. I don't know why I asked that.
it's cedar.
But this part, he flicks the sword. Ding ding. This is metal.
Do you have any idea what kind?
No clue. But I like you. You ask good questions.
I feel like I keep running into individuals such as yourself.
Oh,
It's
like really cool and nice.
very nice. Very nice. What? Why are you here? Why are you talking to me? It's like,
Because I wanted to.
okay, all right. I'm sorry. Anyway, how do you know May? How long have you known her?
Oh, let me start from the start. All right, so I was born and Penn just starts literally telling you.
Ling
First of
just
all, his
zones.
story.
Ling just like this is like an old like skill that she falls back. She just zones out and is like able to listen enough that she can be like, yeah, okay. And then
I love it.
but the whole time is kind of just doing what she was doing, which is just sort of like tracing her finger along the piece of wood that she has. And she learned this like having like older shipmates just like tell her stories that she did not care about and would just constantly like lecture her about things.
I love it so much. I love it so much. Yeah, and I think that the conversation just sort of fades away as we pan back to May near Ray, and Ink approaches you, May. I think he approaches the opposite side of Ray, opposite from you, maybe pets Ray a little bit. And he goes, "It really is really great to see you. May. You and your friends are a sight for sore eyes. I mean, Penn and I, we're just assuming that our squadrons captured or dead at this point. We don't know who would have done that. But maybe Dao Fei, pirates, who knows? But it really is great to see you."
You too. Where have you guys been?
I mean, that's really funny. I came over here to more or less ask you the same thing. I mean, we stayed in the military. We stayed doing what we were always doing. I mean, that's why we're here now. That's what I wanted to ask you, May. Why'd you... I mean, I know a lot happened. And I know that your father's death took a toll on you, but I guess I just want to know why you left.
Just needed a break. It's just a lot. A lot has happened.
I mean, come on, May, it's Ink. You can tell me anything. You know, you were a great leader. You were a great soldier. But you were one of the best friends that I've ever had the pleasure of meeting, May. And Pin and I, we missed you so much.
I missed you too. I don't think I'm the same May that you knew. And there's just a lot that I don't. I mean, I barely talk to these guys. I can't right now.
That's okay. I'm just really glad to see you. And I'm glad you're okay most of all. I mean, you left and we didn't hear a single thing about you. We were forced to just basically assume what came of you. I'm just really glad to see that you're okay.
Thanks. Can I ask you something?
Anything.
Do you know anything about? Did you hear anything new about my father since when I left?
I mean, he's still respected greatly among the ranks. I mean, he's known as one of the most fearsome captains the nation's ever seen. I mean, is there anything specific you want to know about?
No, I've just been thinking about him a lot.
Yeah.
You haven't seen my mom, have you?
Not really, no. I mean, I've heard some of the other guys talk about seeing her maybe in the market every now and then, but she isn't really known to leave the house much. I mean, it was all very confusing. I mean, for us, yeah, but I mean, especially for her, as you can imagine. I mean, I'm not trying to push any guilt, May. Know that. I'm just speaking from what I've seen, but one of her daughters left and the other just disappeared. And so I think she's just been doing what she can.
And did you ever find out who did kill my father?
I have no idea. I'm sorry, May.
It's okay. Like I said, it's a lot.
But
I'm happy to know that my mom is still eating, still going to the market. And I thought about visiting her, but stuff happened. I look at the rest of the guys.
you know, I was thinking about asking what's the deal with all this, but you can share that on your own time. There is something that you might want to know, though. He looks around and steps in a little closer to you. I may not be able to tell you anything about your dad or provide any extra insight on your mom, but there have been rumors going around among the ranks of the military, May. There's talk of this remote island among the nations somewhere, where there's a high concentration of rebel activity. And there's been talk of a Fei Lu among those ranks. Now I know. I mean, I don't know, but I've only ever guessed that you've been looking for your sister, May. But I also want you to know, I don't think Faye would have ever laid a finger on your father.
No, I think you're right. But I do need to find her. This island. Tell me more about it.
I don't know much more. I know what I've heard. I've heard it's hard to find because its unknownness is helped by the cover of fog, probably due to a nearby volcano. But I think you see Ink. You see him start to like ponder, and his eyes maybe go like slightly wide as like something like comes to him. We can take you there, May. We can take you and your friends to the Fire Nation. I mean, I don't know what you're doing, where you're going. You might have said that last episode, but it's been so long. We skipped the Tuesday, and, Danny forgets a little bit, but we can take you to find your sister. I mean, sure, she might be in cahoots with rebels, but
No, I think. And I look at the rest of the group. I think it should just be us.
okay. All right, I'm going to have to break it to Penn. Penn is, Penn. He's very duty bound. He's going to want, I keep forgetting the name of that mining village that we're supposed to go to, but he's going to want to go there. But I can, after I bring up what we talked about, he might be honor bound to the nation, but he's definitely more loyal to his friends. So he'll understand. Should we tell them in the morning or?
No.
Okay. We have our ship at the coast. All right. I won't say a thing.
You can't take. I look at Ray. Ray, right? There's enough room for him.
Oh, definitely. And we don't need to speak of this until we get to the coast. All right. I'm so glad to see you, May. And just it's sort of like instinctually, Ink just goes in for a hug, May, and just grabs you and pulls you into a tight hug.
And it feels like I've forgotten how to hug properly, so I just kind of like pat him on the back.
I love it.
But then eventually kind of like sink into it.
I love it. And yeah, I think we fade off of that hug between old friends. Tato Way. I know Tato, you said that you're sort of setting up camp, getting ready to bed down for the night. If you had anything else to do, Wei, do you have anything you wanted to do before you bed down?
Not particularly. I think Way would probably help Tedo set up people's tents and camp.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. That's super awkward because Teto's trying to avoid Way.
I love it.
Tedo, do you think this should go here? Where do you want this?
I'm not really like the plan type man. Usually Ling says that she's not, but she's then takes over. I
Can you
think
answer a question about where you like your tents?
Oh, I like my tents a lot of different places. I'm a nomad, so we're very flexible on
But
tents.
like right here, right now in this campsite.
Yeah, you could definitely put yours right there, right now. Yeah.
No.
Yes. No.
Tedo, it's just you and I setting up the camp for everyone else.
Yeah, slackers. Hey, Rihu. You could use your help here.
Oh, okay. And he's literally like holding like a like soaked rag over Mohan. Oh yeah,
No,
sure.
Tedo, Rohan, it's fine. Tedo and I have got. Tedo, just tell me where to put your stuff.
I think that's a great place idea that you have there.
Okay, right here.
Yes, that's where I was going to do it, but then you're doing it, so
Right.
I wasn't going to do it at the same time. It's awkward.
Why are you being so weird about this?
Oh, what's so weird? What's so weird?
What's so weird?
Who's that?
I've gotten to know May and Ling a little bit. You kind of came in a little late there, and I didn't get to know you.
Yeah.
Is this normal? Are you always like this?
I'm always Teto. Haven't not been Teto in a while.
Very
All right.
distant. Fung goes, I think he's always like that.
Thank you. Thank you. We can work on it. We can work on explicitly and directly answering people's questions when they ask you a question.
Well, yeah, let's do this right now. What's your deal, Way? Why are you here?
I told you all that my father wanted me to bring back Mohan and Rio and Fung back to him.
Yeah,
And
because your family's kidnapped, right?
yeah, yes, Tedo. They're not kidnapped, it's blackmail.
Oh, I guess the technical terms escape me, but when I told Ling that, she seemed to, get really defensive and was very convinced that you would all betray us because I guess you had disclosed that information. Interesting. Just interesting. Just you've made some choices there, Way. You've definitely made some choices that I've seen.
It hadn't come up yet. I was going to tell you all. I promise I was going to tell you all. I'm not going to betray any of you, but I understand why you would think that. It's complicated, Tedo. There's an obligation that I have to my father and to the Earth Sages, but I'm realizing that I don't want to do it.
To do what?
I don't want to bring them back to him. I don't know what he's going to do. And the minute I met you all, I said I wasn't going to do it.
Okay.
You get my word on that, I promise.
I'm very convinced. I believe a lot of people and a lot of things, and I have no reason to not believe what you're saying to me right now. In as we set up this camp,
Tedo, I am a straight shooter to a fault. I don't like lying.
do you have to use that turn of phrase?
Sorry. I'm honest to a fault, Tedo. You can ask me any question and I will tell you the answer. It's not how my father raised me, but it's who I've become. It seems like a lot of you all have things that you're trying to hide from each other and yourselves.
Teto's going to take a moment to think about that.
Out loud, not in earshot of this situation, Thing just says, I'm not hiding anything.
You wake up, Pen.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to wake you.
You just fall
You were
asleep.
saying something about something? Oh, no, you went back to sleep.
Tedo, I think it's important to confront situations, to confront people, to confront yourself. I've already started, and he'll pull out like a notebook and he'll turn it around and show Tedo that he's already started to like journal basically what just happened with Homai, what he was feeling, why he was responding to Ling and Mei in those ways, and why it led him to that decision. I don't know if I was right or correct in what I did, but I think it's important to examine why I did what I did so I could be better next time.
When Wei says that, that actually activates something in Teto and brings him back to when he committed his act of violence in the singing path against Sting. Because he also made a choice in that moment, thinking that it was the right thing to do. But after thinking about it, he came to the conclusion that it wasn't the right action for him. And so this statement by Wei resonates.
What you have to understand is sometimes when you're in the midst of it, you make a decision. Doesn't always mean it's the right one, but it is the decision you made. You have to own that. You can't do that, though, if you hide from it.
You know, Wei, that's actually a really mature perspective. And I think that's a perspective that our group can benefit from. Maybe we're fortunate to have you.
I hope I get to stick around for a long time, Tedo. Now, where would you like these tents set up?
Yeah, that's a terrible spot for them. They need to definitely be a little bit out to the side, and you want tree cover, but not too close in case the wind blows and knocks stuff down.
All right. Thanks for answering my question.
I love that.
Are there any roles that are going on in here, Danny?
I mean, I think they're balance shifts. I want Wei to shift towards progress. He's going against literally what the sages are asking of him.
Or at least his dad.
Yeah, at least his dad. And I think honestly, I don't think there's a well. Let's see here. Let me read Guide and Comfort. No, I don't think there's a guide and comfort because I don't think Wei was really guiding and comforting Teto. I don't think Teto was really guiding and comforting Wei. I think they're both like, whoa, we've both done really terrible things. This sucks. But hey, everything's okay, right? Maybe that is a guide and comfort. Huh? I don't think it is. I honestly don't think it is. Justin, do you have any input?
I don't think ever.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah. Honestly, what Wei was saying, honestly, it was great, but honestly, it didn't sound along the lines of a guide and comfort.
No, Wei seems pretty direct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the question becomes: does the PC who's guiding and comforting need to intentionally be guiding and comforting? You know what I mean?
I mean, it does say when you try to honestly guide and comfort another person. You know. That's sort of
Yeah,
what I
I
was
don't-
thinking, yeah.
I don't think, and I think Wei was just talking. I don't think
Mm.
he was specifically knew how much that meant to Teto.
Yeah.
So I agree with your assessment.
Okay.
I think then
I was. Mhm.
I'm going to give you something, Danny. I think that at this point, that sausage that Teto ate is starting to catch up with him, and he's not feeling great.
Yeah. I mean, you
so
spend most of your life not really eating pork, and then you eat it, and you're like, oh no.
Hello, are you feeling all right?
I think I need to just get a little bit of some tree time, some like just like a little bit of a bush communion. I'm gonna be back. And Teto's gonna scurry out of the campsite to get a little bit of privacy. But he knows it's a spooky area, and there's spooky things happening. So, is this an opportunity for something spooky to happen? You want me to assess the situation? he's gotta do some movement from the bowels.
I love it. I love it. So you had to go pretty far away. Yeah. We'll get back to Techo. Wei, Ling, May. Do you guys do anything else?
I don't. think
Ling
so.
like pops out and is like, "Where's Teto running off to?"
He had to go throw up somewhere.
Oh, gross.
I mean, he did eat pork, so
Yeah, I don't. He really wasn't like. I tried to warn him. He really just kind of dove into it.
doesn't really seem like the person who's going to listen.
He doesn't really give you the option of like listening or not listening. Just already kind of taken.
I've picked that up.
So, how are you doing?
I'm doing better. I journaled about it, thought a lot about my decisions. I still don't know if it was the right one, and I think I regret it. But I think it made us all closer, and so there's a benefit to it.
That's a good way to look at it. If it helps, to know for sure that you did the wrong thing is worse.
It's a good point.
It's way worse. It was way worse. So you got that going for you. That might not be much of a consolation. I realize saying it out
It's
loud.
not. It's all right, though.
I
okay.
apologize.
I think we're all just trying to move through life, like with the information that we've got ahead of us, making the best decision we possibly can. And I think when we're confronted with tense situations, it's easy to make the wrong choice.
Right. But we need to make the right choice.
We do, but we don't always have that luxury of having the time to assess that.
That's why we assess it beforehand and obsessively afterwards to make sure it was the right choice.
Seems like you got a lot weighing on your mind, Ling.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Have you ever thought about journaling?
What is that?
Here, and he'll turn around and show you just what he showed Teto, which is like, it's just like a detailed analysis of the events that led up to that. What Wei was thinking and feeling, and what the things that you said and May said that made him respond in certain ways. And then, like in the margins, there's just sort of notes. It's like, think more about like why you responded this way or that sort of thing.
Wow. There's a lot going on here.
I find it helpful to put it down on paper and see it from really an outside perspective, my own perspective at a later point in time.
I sort of do this, but like it happens in my head, and what happens is like the events and thoughts just sort of circle around me and until one catches my eye, and then I sort of circle around it, and then I kind of caught there for a little bit, and then something else horrible happens, and then the sort of cycle repeats itself.
Yeah, okay, that sounds really bad.
Really?
Yeah. So the benefit of this is you can get out of your head a little bit, which can be helpful for
But like the problems are still there.
They
right?
are still there. The problems are still there. But you have a distance from them that lets you see them in a different light. It's just something to think about.
I'll try to think about that.
Maybe write it down.
Maybe I will. She hands the book back to him.
You know what? I just started this one, and he'll rip out the first couple pages and just hand it back to you. Keep it. I've got a couple others.
Wow. Thank you. I don't. Thank you.
I'm gonna go check on Teto.
Please do. We're gonna lose him. Something's gonna grab him. It's gonna happen. I'm telling you.
I think the camera follows Way for a little bit, and then we pan, and then we do like a fade in, fade out cut to Teto as he finds his ideal relieving himself spot in the woods.
Oh yeah, this is a good spot.
And I think like subconsciously, Chacho, you find that here in this dark, like fog covered woods in the middle of the night, you find your heads on a swivel. And I think I do want to assess the situation from Teto here. I think like you hear like the howl of a wolf bat overhead, and like you should look up, like get a little scared. And that causes you to be even more on guard.
I got a 6 plus my creativity of 2, so 8.
Nice. Nice. So, you got those questions. I think if you need me to, I can describe a little bit more of the scene before you.
Well, I think that we know that things are creepy. There's creepy stuff going on. So it's either going to be who or what is the biggest threat. But I think it's going to be who or what is in the... No, I think it's going to be what is the biggest threat.
Who or what is the biggest threat? I love it. I think, yeah, your head's on a swivel as you're doing your business. And then you finish, and as you start to just find yourself, reorient yourself, brush yourself off a little bit.
He's going to spin up a little air ball and sit on it.
I love it.
It's a pre-air scooter.
I think you put up that little air ball as you sit on it, and the sort of the hum of the white noise created by the air ball is interrupted by a sharp snap of a twig somewhere off, like to your left, and just instinctually your head zips to there, and you just catch the inkling of long flowing black hair disappear behind a tall tree. I think you also hear like a rhythmic like clicking, almost like an insectile, like rhythmic clicking that morphs into the sound of like a feminine like chuckle. And then you just hear Teto.
You're creeping me out, Danny.
And then you hear, I've been looking for you.
All right, Teto's gonna pull his pants up, and he's going to back away.
The like knee-high fog that's just been enveloping the forest floor almost seems to like envelop towards you, like shift towards you. And you swear for a moment you feel like what can only be explained as like cold breath exhale into the back of your neck.
Teto is going to explode a ball of air from his person out in all directions to push the fog away.
Give me a Give me a push your luck.
No, Danny, no. I don't want to. Because with this one, something always happens.
Actually, no. Sorry, no. I think I'd rather have a rely on your skill and training. I think that makes more sense in this situation. Give me a rely on your skills and training.
That's like the easiest pushback for.
No, I didn't even consider his pushback. I didn't even consider his pushback. I was just like, I think relying on skills and training makes more sense here.
We just need to tell Danny no in the future. No, Danny. I
You
don't.
just okay.
Guys, come on. You guys already know that basically does work every time, all right? Please don't. You roll with focus.
I did. I got
What'd you get?
a 6.
Sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, okay? So you let out this huge blast of air around you to push the fog back. You push the fog back and it dissipates. And you hear two things almost immediately. You hear just the dissipating, soft, almost mocking chuckle of whatever that feminine voice was that was talking to you. And you also hear, ah! And an impact against a tree somewhere in the distance in front of you. And then you hear groaning, like, ugh, in that direction of wherever you heard that yelp and that impact.
I think then he will hear that. And maybe in a mistaken bout of bravery, he'll think that he's done something great or has solved some sort of small puzzle, and he will go towards it. Because why not?
I love it. And I think as you go towards it, in from like the camera's point of view, it's just in Teto's POV, we see as his eyes adjust and as the moonlight helps him see, we see Giemsen sitting against the tree, rubbing her head. And she says, well, I hope that at least proves that you're real.
Gibson.
Teto.
Gibson.
Teto. She stands up by herself and goes, I was trying to gauge whether or not you and your friends were just a figment.
I don't think so. There was pinching that happened earlier. That's how we solved it.
She puts her hand out and pinches you.
Ow, I was going to ask if I could pinch you, but you did it first. Ow.
All right. Yeah, pinch me.
Well, you did it already. It kind of ruined the surprise.
Yeah, it works. I think we're both real. I've been looking for you.
Teto pinches
or rather,
her.
just... Ouch. You already slapped me against a tree.
You weren't expecting it that time, so, that makes you double real.
You're right. I've been looking for you and your friends. I was on my way to Eastern Air Temple. I was meditating at some spirit site when I just began to have these visions of you all, mostly Haru, in some kind of danger. And so I just felt called to glide toward this direction, and I made camp in this forest, and I felt a very strong spiritual presence while I was here.
Yeah, something spooky's going on. Can we have a camp? We've ran into some people that May knows. Weird. It's just like this is like the forest of connections. They'd be happier if it wasn't so like dark and really creepy. Here, come with me. I'll show you the way.
All right. Yeah, she just goes with it. I think Tacho, as your eyes adjust and you see her more, she looked so like put together and well kept, like kept her robes nice and clean back in the singing path. But you see here, her robes seem to be dirty. You also notice that this point is pretty notable to you that she doesn't have her staff, her glider anywhere with her as well. Which is something that she hasn't mentioned, that she didn't mention yet. But she looks like unkempt, compared to the Gimson that you knew back at the singing path.
Yeah, Gibson, come with us. We'll get you cleaned up. Looks like you've had a rough go of it.
I mean, who back at the camp is still awake? I think Pen and Ink are asleep. The Earth Sages are asleep at this point.
Thing is still sitting over by the fire.
All right, yeah. Sorry. I just something came to mind because I know Wei had went to go look for Teto.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
should we do this scene or should we just...
I think Teto and Gamson just run into Wei first.
Okay.
Oh, Teto, did you find someone? Hi.
This is my friend and mentor and spiritual guider and all around great air nomad. Her name is Gemson, and she's really powerful, really cool. Has done a lot of stuff, and she's here. I think she's here to help us. She always shows up when we need help. It seems like, or maybe not. I'm not sure how that happened. She came, yeah, but she's a good person.
Sure, yeah, okay.
Gemson, this is Wei. We're learning more about him.
Hi, Wei.
Okay.
Wei Hua. Nice to meet you.
Yes, I'm Gamson. Nice to meet you. Well,
Is this the same Gimson you said you saw earlier, Teto?
Yeah, I guess I actually really did see her, which is great because these Fire Nation dudes are saying that there's some creepy lady with really long hair that doesn't look like an air nomad who's got pearlescent white skin and something about like feline eyes. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. It was kind of freaked out.
oh, that definitely wasn't me. That has to be the spirit Lao Rin. And as soon as she says that, a wolf bat shrieks and flies overhead of you guys, and it just echoes across the trees. Yes, that's
Cool. Don't say the name. I got it.
Oh, it's okay. It's just I've been following this dark spirit named Lao Rin. And another wolf bat shrieks again and flies in another direction.
That Gibson, it's really freaky when you do that, and the reaction that happens. It's like, can we just say the spirit? I think we've established it's a bad spirit.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. That's why, as I told you, Teto, I was trying to gauge whether or not you were just a mirage, a figment. It's something that she's been doing to me, and sounds like doing to your friends as well. She can appear as anything she wants. Or rather, it can appear as anything it wants.
How would you know? How would you know that what you're seeing is real?
Like you all?
Well, how do we know you're real? How do we know, Teto, that the Fire Nation soldiers we met are real?
Oh, we did the pinch test where we
Hello,
pinched each other.
That doesn't do anything, though.
Well, are you sure? And I pinch Way.
It's ow. It's me.
Yeah, see, it does something. That's for
But
sure.
if the spirit's pretending to be me, it would also have a form that you could pinch
Yeah, I don't know
and
about
would
that.
respond with pain. Teto.
I don't know. The pinch test is pretty tried and true. Handed down to the hair nomads. They always say if you don't know somebody's real, pinch them.
That's so I've studied the air nomads too. That's not a thing. I don't know who told you that that's a thing.
That's a thing. It's a thing that said.
Okay.
I just said it. I'm an air
So,
nomad.
Yemsen, how have you been deciding when things are not real?
I mean, for lack of a better phrase, I've been using my instinct. I mean, as an air nomad, through years of meditation, I've become more akin to the spiritual world. Although I will say that this Lao Ren and another wolf that flies over.
Stop saying the name.
My apologies. Has been a lot more deceptive than spirits I've encountered in the past, which is why I was still gauging whether or not Techo back there in the woods, you were real or not. But you all standing before me seem very real.
Right. Well, Teto,
I
don't pinch Yemsen. Your intuition. Does Yemsen seem real?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
All right. Feels like you answered that question a little bit too fast.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
All right. If Yemsen's a murderer, this is on you, all right?
I don't.
Oh yeah, I don't. Maybe.
No, it's on you.
Maybe.
All right, let's go back to camp.
I think it is most likely best if we'll just sleep for the night. I don't think Giamson plans on murdering all of us.
Who's talking now?
This is sorry, Giamson. Sorry, I meant to say Lao Ren. And another wolf that flies over. I said my own name. Sorry, that was weird.
Teto doesn't think so. Teto thinks you're great.
It's
Giamson
this way.
appreciates that.
I'm just gonna lead you all back to camp.
Yeah, and I think at this point, you guys see Ling sitting at the fire. Ling, you see them along with Giamson. You see Wei, Techo, and Giamson emerge.
Doesn't really see anything. She's looking down at her notebook.
Oh yeah.
There's one word written it, like the characters for failure are written into it.
Oh, no.
And she's just like sitting there staring at it, like trying to write something else.
Jesus.
And then she looks up and she sees the three of them and is like, "Oh, she snaps the book shut. So Gimson was real. That was you exist, right?
Yes, I'm real. I exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
But there is a spirit here.
Well, only the real Gimson would know what Teto's favorite color is.
Gibson just looks at that. I don't know, orange.
Okay.
How'd you guess? The truth is, I like all the colors. They're all just so great. I can't.
I was trying to double fake out like a potential spirit by like having it answer in the affirmative, but really, I don't think Teto knows what his favorite color. You could say any Teto. Your favorite color is blue.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I like it.
See?
It's like the sky or the sea. It's very useful.
Point made.
I'm sorry if Teto, you already answered this on our way here. I've been very out of it. What did you say happened to Haru?
Oh, I did it.
Okay.
Kebson, we had a tremendous encounter with Dui Ming. He manifested in the physical world. We had to fight him. Haru was lost in the battle. I was called to the singing path after I summoned Wrong somehow to help us deal with Dui Ming. I think we were able to bind the evil spirit to the spirit world. It's now entrapped by Wrong, but we haven't been able to locate Haru.
Oh, is that what we did to Tweeming? I didn't really understand what was going on there. But also, just to be clear, he said we like lost Haru. We think they're fine. They're probably in the mountains somewhere. We don't really have.
Oh, so Haru, they didn't die. They're truly just lost. You just lost them.
Yes. Dweeming was on I don't know the pronouns. I forgot to ask the many
Dreaming.
faced and eyed snakes, or sorry, not snake, spider spirit.
Spider.
Regardless, Dweeming was trying to take Haru, and then Teto did something crazy. Like he said, Wrong showed up, and it was awesome. Also awful. I never want to deal with spirits again, and I feel like I'm for sure going to have to deal with spirits tonight. Also,
Don't
you're
say
here.
Lao Ren. If you say Lao Ren, then there's going to be a wolf bat.
What the hell is that? What is Lauren?
At this point, it's like a trigger.
Another bat goes by.
Yeah,
Danny doesn't need to keep doing that.
Assume from now on that wolf bats fly across every time Lauren is said.
No, I need Danny.
At this point, we're trying to make Danny.
I want your roommates to come in and be like, "What is happening in there? Are you okay?"
They wouldn't be surprised.
They wouldn't. They would not. I have Tourette's. Gamson speaks out. I don't know much. That's just the name that was made known to me. Like, as I told Tacho, I haven't told you yet. I was at a spirit site. You're not nearby, but some mountains in the east. And I got these visions of you all, but mostly Haru, in some sort of danger. He was screaming like he was in pain. And I felt called to this direction. I imagined I was called back to the singing path. But I found when I was camping here, that's when Lao Ren began to appear to me.
Okay, we need to stop saying that name. First of all, the spirit. Let's just say the spirit. Right? Okay, come on.
How about if we give it like a nickname, like El Boogie?
Ooh, ooh. We're like screwed for sure, right? Because that it's listening to us, like for sure.
I mean, your firebending friends have been here for how long? I've been trekking through these woods.
I'm pretty sure they've been lost for like an extended period of time. These guys do not seem that bright.
That's my point. From what I know of spirits and what I've witnessed so far with her, I'm saying her because that's how she's appeared to me most of the time, as the tall, pale woman that your friends have described. She seems like she's not the type to mess with us for long before doing what she wants to us. I think if she had malicious intent, she would have enacted it.
That literally does not make me feel better at all. You'd be really good friends with whichever one. I know that the names are pen and ink, but I have no idea which is which. But one of them was freaking me out earlier, and now you're freaking me out, so it's perfect.
I mean, I do have a way that we can learn more. I mean, you guys need sleep.
Is it going to be even creepier?
Cheto and I, Cheto, if you're willing, I did hear some murmurs about what happened with Dui Meng. It's something about wrong working with an ancient spirit to bind Dui Meng. Something about them working with mortals.
Oh yes,
And
Teto.
so-
When you disappeared, there was like another thing there. Like I saw it, like take you. What was that?
Yeah, I did some stuff. Called some
Oh,
spirits.
Yeah, which ones?
Well,
me.
let's see. I think he was working, fighting Dui Ming, fighting against Czech. He was getting pretty
It was
hairy, and
a
then
human.
it was Ao, who watches all journeys. He was there, and then Wrong showed up too. Yeah, and then Wrong went to get. We went there, and then we went. Yeah, that's it. Am I forgetting anybody, God?
Well, now we're messing with Lutrine or
El Boogie.
El Boogie.
Imagine if her name was Latrine.
That is what I was going to say. But, that's 4 spirits. That's too many spirits, right? It's been like 4 days.
What is time?
I feel like most people go through their entire lives and never deal with any spirits, and we've had to deal with 4 spirits in as many days.
You know what, Ling? I just think we're special.
I don't like it. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Not enjoying it.
You know, sometimes the spotlight hits you and you just gotta shine. You just gotta dance. You remember that time that Haru was always playing music for us? Brings me back.
That was like last week.
Again,
We'll
I'm
get
not
them
really
back.
good at time.
All right, Tata. All right.
Here, I've spoken on my instinct.
Yeah, just do the
and how
thing.
I've become akin to spirits.
Just do whatever thing you were going to do. Just do the whatever.
No, I'm just. While you
Take
guys
that
sleep
out,
tonight,
while we sleep. What are you
I
gonna do?
was just going to meditate.
Oh, well, why don't you? Here's the thing. I'm not sleeping. That's not going to happen. It's just not. Right? It's not in the cards. Way's nodding his head with me right now.
I'm not sleeping either.
Yeah. No, we're on the same page. This is not happening.
That's some. All right.
If May's asleep, it's only because she hasn't heard any of this.
I guess all I'm going to ask is that you guys try to sleep because I don't know if you guys have ever meditated. It's not giving to me that you guys have meditated.
It's boring.
It's not as simple as me sitting down and solving this issue. All right.
I'm not sure how I'm gonna sleep knowing all this.
Right. I won't like mess with you. I'm not going to like distract you. I'm just not going to sleep either. Also, like, it's not a good idea. It's pretty ill advised to just have like 2 people who are meditating and everyone else be asleep when you're camping in the middle of the woods. Anyways,
I mean, if it does bring you any comfort, I think that the spirit is the most danger that we're in.
why would that bring me? I'm afraid of the spirit. How is that not?
It brings me comfort. All right, that's all. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh, I don't know.
I think we skip through some of this because I think Gimson has to kind of insist upon being pretty separate from you guys while they meditate, and I'm sure Ling and Wei maybe object a little bit to them like separating themselves a little bit, but
Teto will placate them by taking all of their salt and saying, "We're gonna be fine."
Yeah, well, don't waste it.
Well, we'll just be around. We'll just right behind these bushes. All right, that's where we'll be.
Oh no, not
Barely-
those bushes. You don't want to go there.
Right behind those bushes. They're bushes on the opposite side of the campfire that look identical to the other bushes.
Yeah, that's much better. So don't ask me how I know.
All right. We won't be right back. I was gonna say we'll be right back. We won't be right back. It could be hours. All right, Teto, let's go. She kind of just pulls Teto by the shirt, by like his collar, and just pulls him behind the bushes.
You guys think she's going to eat him?
I'm not gonna assume that that's not a possibility. Could be a possibility.
Okay.
I'm not gonna weigh it out completely.
I don't know. Weigh it out.
Tis,
Oh my god.
I've never heard that one before, Ling.
That's fine. I'm sorry.
No, I'm making
It's new
fun.
to me.
It was
Yeah.
good. It is. It was a fine joke.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. We cut to just Tasho and Gimson meditating. I think Gimson's sitting right across from you, and I don't think this even is going to require a roll, Techo. I think Gimson sits right across from you, and you feel like this as you just close your eyes and meditate across from her. You feel just the presence of Gimson and the influence that her presence is having on your spiritual connection. And more so than ever, it's for some reason so easy for you to just slip into the spirit world at this point in time. I think Techo has realized in the past how powerful of an airbender Gamson is, but it once again becomes apparent to you that she's not just a powerful airbender, but she's a very devout and experienced nomad. She's a very experienced monk, you know? I've been getting these annoying as hell Discord Halloween notifications, and they're just going off over and over.
Dude, just
over
close
again.
Discord. Why you don't need it open?
I
right
do.
now.
I do have it closed. I think I'm just here. We go.
Did you actually
Off,
close it?
off,
Is it-
off, off.
Is
off,
it
off.
haunting
I click
you?
quick.
It's haunting me. All right, here we go. I think we should be good. All right. So Tacho, you open your eyes and you find yourself sitting across from Gamson. Her eyes are closed as she's in the meditative position. The darkness and the fog surrounding you is giving off this blue hue. And then you just hear, that was quick behind you. And you turn around, you see Gamson standing up behind you. But she's like this ethereal, like ghostly version of Gamson with this blue hue around her. And as you move, you find that as you move, you look down, you see your physical form still sitting there. But if you pull your hands up to your face, you see your hands are in this similar, like ethereal blue hue.
Oh man, blue, my favorite color.
All right. It should be much easier to speak with Lauren in this state. Gibson just sort of stands there and looks around.
Okay, should we like call out to her? Should we walk around a little bit? Should we, I don't know, sing a song?
You're suddenly interrupted. Hello. And I think you're startled a little bit as standing before the both of you, you see this small in stature, black-haired girl wearing like just a pure white noble's dress.
Well, hello, little girl. Funny running into you here in the spirit world.
I'm Lauren. I've been been trying to talk to you and your friends, but it's hard to make myself known there.
Well, I mean, we kind of know that you're there, but you don't look like you look now in the spirit world, in the physical world. So, Great Spirit, please forgive our ignorance. We have our own biases against, creepy looking people. We really should get over that.
I'm sorry. I can peer into the depths of your minds and pull images from your past to try to bring you comfort, but it doesn't always work.
Yeah, that's a little invasive there. If you do you ask permission before you do that, or you just go ahead and just do it just straight up?
I've heard so much about you and your friends. What?
Really, you
Is that
have?
true? Is it?
Yeah. Who's been we famous over here in the spirit world? My friend Wrong talking about me?
I heard that Wrong, along with Ow, which is unheard of, and the help of a group of humans, helped bind Dui Meng.
Yeah,
So
we
that's-
did that.
I was just curious is all. And I think, Teto, you notice Gamson shudder a little bit, but tries to make it not too known that she shuddered a little bit. Lauren goes, I just needed to see for myself, and here you are.
Yeah,
You and your
here I
friends.
am. So, you want me to like bring a message back to like our people? Are we trespassing on a spiritual site? Did somebody like cut down a tree that they weren't supposed to? The air nomads of the spirals of Yangchen are here to, preserve spiritual sites, and if you're feeling a little bit, imposed upon by the activities of humans, I'm happy to carry a message for you.
I did hear that you spoke a lot and very fast. I'm
Well, thank you.
comforted that it's so true. It really is nice to see you. I'm very excited to see what you and your friends accomplish.
Oh, yeah, that's good. It's good to have the support of spirits on this side of the spirit world.
Don't worry. I'll be watching you the whole way very closely.
Oh, okay.
You and your friend here. You and your friends, rather. You're going to do great things.
Thanks for the positivity. I appreciate
Thank
that. Yeah. No, thank you.
Thank you for binding Dui Meng. You have no idea how much that's helped all of us.
Oh, well, just seemed like the right thing to do, given the fact that it was definitely took over one of our human enemies and it gave me a cursed dagger to give to my friend, and then also had like hands coming out of its spider legs. Just something really unsettling about all of that.
As like you finished that sentence, she like just leans in closer to you, almost like uncomfortably close, and you see her eyes widen, almost like an unnatural state, as she just like looks you up and down. She goes, so astonishing. Can't wait to learn more about your friends too.
Okay.
Teto is
Goodbye.
feeling so freaked out.
And she just backs up into the woods, into the brush of the woods.
Hey, did you need anything from me, from us? Again, we could cleanse this spiritual site.
Gamson goes, well, let's leave this place at once.
Hey,
And she,
Gamson,
you see her just immediately go to sit back, reposition herself in her physical form.
Gamson, I just feel like I'm not sure what we accomplished here.
It's. Let's talk in the morning. Yes.
Okay. If you think that's what's best,
And Teto will follow along.
All right, and I think as you reemerge in your physical form, Teto, you open your eyes, and the sun is shining through the trees. I need to ask Wei and Ling, would you guys have ever slept if Teto and Gamson never returned until daylight appeared?
No.
I mean, all right, look, for the sake of the narrative, because I want to give you space, I think Wei tried to stay up as long as possible.
Yeah.
But would have
And I
fallen
think
asleep at that point.
Sure.
I
Pass
think
out.
a little peek. I think a little peek behind the curtain too. I think that the entire time you guys were at Pen and Ink's campsite, there's like this uneasy, like spooky feeling. But I think a little peek behind the curtain, Gamson and Tato doing this sort of drew the attention of the spirit to them, and so I think maybe there was like this sense of like the spooky ambiance of the woods sort of settled as they left for you guys as well. So there, if you guys are, if your characters were willing to accept that, there was more of like a
There's a calm,
comfortable,
peace,
a calm that washes over you guys a little bit. But I mean, it seems like that's something that even Ling wouldn't accept. I love it. I love it. And I think even if you guys would have tried to go to Teto and Gamsen and like shake them awake, nothing would have even happened. So you guys could have even said you did that. So if you want, when Teto and Gamsen come to you, one of you guys could be in front of them or around them or near them.
Probably Ling.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
like
okay.
not like too close or anything like that, but just like
Yeah.
when she doesn't look like super tired or anything like that. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, we've seen in ATLA that when Aang's astral projecting, he can't really be woken out of it, you know, as we when he returns.
yeah,
back.
she's not. She
So-
probably like poked them a couple of times, but isn't
Yeah.
like actively like wake up. You know, she's just like sitting there.
I need some RP of that.
There are now two other words in it written in the diary. It's liar and betrayer is next to failure.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Ling.
Such a hug.
But yeah, Tacho, you wake up, and Gamson wakes up at the same exact time as Tacho. Ling notices this.
Oh, yeah. How did it go? Did you appease the spirits? Please tell me
Yeah.
yes.
I can't say yes with full confidence, but if you want me to say yes, I'll say it. Yes.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
Okay.
She
all
gets up and she walks over to the cart.
Okay.
Ling, did you sleep at all?
What are you talking about? And
Oh.
then she goes. She just keeps on walking.
Yeah.
Teto's gonna turn to Gemson. I just kind of like told her what she wanted to hear, but I didn't feel great about that conversation with that spirit.
I mean, now we've seen the spirit's true form, which I thought would bring me a little more comfort, but it didn't. If I'm going to be completely honest.
Yeah, it was cute at first, but then like got really like I felt really unsettled by the end.
It seems to me that she truly is just curious. I can share this with you, and you can tell me if it would help to share it with your friends or not. But I do think that the binding of Dui Meng has just rung across the spirit realm, and the news has been made known to beings of all kind.
Oh, well, that's great.
And it's yeah.
We. If Monk Orbun could see me, I think he'd be really proud. I've done some really good spiritual work.
I actually think he would be, Techo. I think he really would be.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, I kind of
Alright.
miss those guys from
It's
the
something weird.
spiral. Oh, okay. All right. There's the weird. Not getting personal. Cool. No, that's cool.
No, it's okay. Do you want to get personal?
No, you don't have to. No, I was gonna, but then you changed the subject, so I did.
Okay.
Just, okay.
Thank the spirits. Let's go
okay.
get something to eat.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I mean, you'll find that also you're probably also very hungry as well.
Oh yeah, I'm super hungry. You're right. Let's go eat.
Astral projecting overnight tends to. It's like you're just going hours without eating.
You know, let's. This is getting awkward. So
Okay.
let's just.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. I've never been good at small talk.
No, I'm terrible at it. Me too.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What does everyone do with their morning?
Link sleeps.
I love it.
She literally stomped off from that conversation, goes into the cart, and just passes out in the back.
Tear down the camp, I guess. Start
Yeah.
making our way to the coast.
Yeah. Gamson introduces herself to Pen and Ink when they wake up. The Earth Sages. Yeah, all the Earth Sages were there when you guys first met Gamson. Yeah, they're happy to see her. Right,
No,
Mohan and Riho were
They
there.
never met.
Not. They were
No,
kidnapped at that
yeah,
point.
They were kidnapped. You're right. That's crazy.
And-
I
and
did
then
that. That was me.
Yeah. She vanished too. But you know,
Well, then
There might have been
Mohan,
some
Rihu,
overlap.
and Fung just say that, oh, we've heard about you, for so much about you. And yeah, I think, they do that. They, I don't know, play rock, paper, scissors, what old people do, you know? Gamson's not even old. Yeah, I think you guys notice Gamson. Chacho, I think, mostly notices this just because he's been around Gamson the most. Gamson seems to be pretty hastily helping you guys get ready to start moving on to the coast. She seems very ready to get out of these woods. May, as you guys are getting ready, Ink, every now and then it gives you like a knowing like look, like a nod, you know, like
And I just nod
Yeah.
back.
and yeah, I think you guys without interruption are able to pack your things and begin moving on. Pen and Ink have ostrich horses of their own, and so they're able to just ride on those.
Weren't you two going in the opposite direction as us? Back to Tucson?
Ling was very, what's the word, convincing last night. I think.
Oh, it was. I mean,
I think it's best if we just return to the Fire Nation.
I forgot I was asleep. Actually, I think it's not here for this conversation.
Oh. I think it's best if we just return to the Fire Nation. There's nothing for us at that mining village. What was it called? Tuzin?
I think that's the name of it, yeah. All right. Well, I don't give you orders, so just ordering why you're heading with us.
Good if you want. We wouldn't obey them.
So why would I give them to you then?
Ah, yeah, for fun. I don't know.
Drop and give me 50, soldier.
No.
Sounds good.
High five.
No.
Okay.
All right. Just one.
All right. All right. And then he drops and starts doing 50 push-ups.
He's going for it. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, May?
Nothing. It's okay.
No, I was gonna say, unless there's anything of interest that you guys would like to do, this morning seems surprisingly bright and calm and comforting compared to the night before. I think, if anything, Tato is the only one who every now and then gets that feeling that someone's watching him. And I think, Tato, it's just because of what you learned the night before. I think it's just because you know. It's just because that she told you that she would be watching you guys. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you get that feeling. But other than that, you guys are able to trek through this mountainous foot trail without really any interruptions. Whoever has knowledge, I think Ling at this point also would have knowledge of this town, as well as Techo, because Techo is very well traveled. You guys know that there is a coastal town called Dongfang, and that's the docks where you guys plan to launch from to make your final stretch to the Eastern Air Temple. And eventually you get to a point where you reach the peak of this very tall hill at the shallow exit of the mountain range.
I think at this point, Teto will speak up and say, hey, we're getting close to Dongfang. It's a coastal port town, and I just want to relay to you all that when Nuke kidnapped me, maybe was it the second time that happened to me? Maybe the first. He told me that this is where the Empty Moon Pirates were going to be. So, or around here somewhere. We should definitely use caution.
All right. That was the voice of all the NPCs saying all right
At the same time?
at the same time. And then
I think Ling wakes up and is like, should we have found Haru?
Yemsen speaks out and she goes, I don't think Haru was in these mountains. I did feel a calling here, but I ended up with you all. And now, she looks at Tacho and your sages. Now I feel called to the Eastern Air Temple. And Tacho, our friends there could provide incredibly useful insight on where Haru is. So I don't know if you guys have gathered this, but I very much so think that Haru is somewhere in the spirit world. And it's going to take a little more than just astral projecting in there to find him.
Gimson, do you think the Eastern Air Temple would have some sort of mechanism or method or person or knowledge who would help us get Haru back?
Maybe. I mean, talking to them would give me hope. I haven't been back there in a very long time, Teto. I hope you know that. So,
Yeah. Temple airbenders. Tell me about it.
but I'm sure that they can only help in the situation we're in. And if it's where you guys are going anyways, it only makes sense. All right. Yeah, I think you guys continue tracking down. I think the very like mountainous foresty region slowly just turns into more of like a more like flat, like plain like road. And eventually in the distance you see, just with the backdrop of the glistening ocean as the sun is still rising over the ocean to the east, you see the coastal town of Dongfang. And the camera begins to pan up from you guys as you just make your way towards the town. And the camera turns around and zooms back in to the forested mountains where you guys came from. And it zooms in deep beneath the canopy as we, the audience, we are and falling down the small hill. We see Jun Beifang as he sits up and cracks his back. Oh gosh. He stands up, rights himself, stretches a little bit. Where those stupid kids go? And he carries on his way. And the scene cuts. We'll have to see what Dongfang is like next week.
Yay!
Boo.
Meh.
Meh.
I wanted to
your
strike-
reaction.
Feel that.
It's actually pretty good.
That was perfect, actually.
Ugh.
Thank you, Danny. That was fun.
Yes.
I've missed playing with you all.
Yeah.
That's good. It's good.
Really hated having to hold my mic the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was up with that? Why were you? what is-
It's a thing.
It's a
Don't
whole
worry about it.
thing. It's a
Don't worry
whole
about
thing.
it. Don't worry
It's an
about it.
internet
Okay.
trend.
It's an internet. It's a TikTok thing that I'm
Yeah.
trying to start.
I'm just glad that I was able to line up spooky things happening during spooky season.
And I
this
love it.
campaign.
Yeah, it's
And,
good.
I'm very happy for that.
I'm happy
Oh,
for
yeah.
you.
Very excited.
I think the thing about like spooky seeing things and like spooky descriptions of things is it's almost so much worse because like I'm imagining it. Like if I see
Yeah,
something, I sort
yeah.
of know the limits and the parameters of the thing. But if I
Yeah.
read about it or if it's described to me, like it's over.
Sam, have you listened to our playthrough of Trophy yet?
No. I've listened to like one episode, but it creeped me out.
It's pretty creepy. Danny did a job.
All right. Yeah. Tune in next week. We're coming up on the Eastern Air Temple, guys. Coming up on there.
It's in sight.
It's in sight.
You guys can see?
You can see it. I can see it. I can see the Eastern Air Temple.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
it's just
Tune in next
it's
week.
always
Yeah.
right there.
It's always right there.
Danny described
think
it
it
to
is
me, and
entirely-
it's so much creepier than I thought.
The air temple?
Yeah, man.
Just
Got like skeletons on it.
I mean, it's not like really creepy, but it's like a little bit more creepy than he. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Later, cat gators.